Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rising Star. My name is Ruth. Thank you for joining me. Happy Mercury Day. Today we have the Venom, number 63, which makes a 9. All right. Why the Venom? This one has a, wait. Oh, that's the Earth. Oh, that's interesting. That's like the Earth inside of a mouth. It kind of looks like a cat's mouth. I'll show it to you again. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it. Maybe I should post pictures of all of the cards in this deck so you guys can like really explore them. All right. Some of them are on my Instagram page, actually, if you want to see some of them more up close. I've been trying to post more on Instagram. There's not that many on there, if we're being honest. I've been trying to. Um, it's in the description box. If you go to my Linktree link, you can find that. All right, the Venom. Much to our dismay, the venom is always lurking in the shadows in one form or another. Its toxic presence may be found in our relationships, thoughts, speech, or environment. Thankfully, the cycle of purification and detoxification comes so naturally that it is built into our every exhale. That is so true. We breathe out carbon dioxide, and the plants return it to us as oxygen. Archetypal venom is rarely remedied as easily. Archetypal archetypal venom is rarely remedied as easily. However, it can come in potent forms and quantities that are deeply damaging to us and to the world. When the venom card appears, there is a harmful substance in our psychic realm that must be identified. Perhaps your words have a sting of poison about them. Perhaps the relationship is slowly draining your reserves. Acknowledgement is the first step. Change is the second. The remedy will reveal itself in time, and with it, forgiveness. All right. What venom is lurking in your life? Let's find out. Um, did you know? It's my favorite saying. Did you know that when you breathe out, 12% of your body fat is released from your body through your breath, which is like mind-boggling to me. Like I still don't fully understand how it works, but I read it one time on the interwebs, so that makes it true. But actually, there are breathing techniques that you can do even to help yourself lose weight. I was reading about something the other day with breathing techniques, and if you breathe in for 3 seconds and then release your breath for 7 seconds, I don't know how often you're supposed to do it or how many times, but that actually breathes out body fat, which is crazy to me. Anyhow, fun fact for you, I read lots of random things on the internet, and in my group of friends, I'm always the did you know random fact person. So there you have it. All right. The venom. Of course, we get the Two of Swords because we're not acknowledging it yet. And acknowledgement is the first step. There could be a venom that you are, currently dealing with that needs to be cleansed so that you can move forward. You might not be seeing the path ahead of you because of this venom energy. This could be like more of a global message here, though, with this Earth in the middle. This Earth is interesting. This could even be like not allowing the toxicity of others to affect you. Clearing your energy too is important. Cleansing yourself, however you like to do that. I use Reiki. Sage is really good. Even just like regular old incense or imagining visualizing some white light surrounding your body. 500 layers of white light, I think, is one thing that you can ask for. And you can even ask Archangel Michael for protection from others and envision that white light around you. I don't know what's going on with me, but I've been talking really fast lately. Sorry, like a lot's coming through or something. Two of Swords, the Magician. Nice. All right, this magician feels like what's stirring around you, and it's kind of like you having a choice. It's kind of like you have a choice to let it affect you or not. Will you let the venom like seep into your body, or will you protect yourself from it? You know, will you put on an extra layer of spiritual protection? Now, there could be a person around you. I don't know how I'm getting this, but there could be a person around you The Emperor could be a boss that just has a very toxic energy. It's a difficult person to be around. They drain you or something along those lines. Aries energy here with the Emperor and the Magician. Six of Wands, Eight of Wands. You might be in the process of relieving yourself of a situation where this venom is involved, or ending a relationship with someone who has this venom. Three of Wands, yeah, like you're taking steps towards the future. You're waiting for something new to come in here so that you can break free from something. That could be it, that you're wanting to get out of a situation and you're waiting for the next thing to come in. It might be that you need to take some action here in order to break free from something. There might be too much waiting and too little action. There has to be a balance between those. Hmm. The Lovers and the Two of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be romantic, like a romantic relationship. It doesn't have to be, it could be a marriage. Page of Pentacles. The Lovers can just be, well, the Lovers is a choice. The Two of Pentacles is a choice. So this can be like choosing a new path or going back and forth. It could be like sometimes we get into situations that are bad, but we get comfortable with them. And it's like you get to that heated point and you're like, I am done with this. I'm about to leave this. And then you're like, well, let me calm down. And then you calm down. You're like, everything's going to be all right. It's just me. Sometimes it's not just you. Sometimes it's somebody else. Sometimes you need to remove yourself from a place or a situation or a person. And you can keep telling yourself, I want to say lies, but I don't want to say lies. But it's kind of like we start telling ourselves lies because we get comfortable even though something's not right for us, and then we just allow it to continue. And for some of you, there could be a financial reason why you are telling yourself lies or why you're staying in a situation, because there could be like a financial comfortability here or some sort of stability that comes along with it. And that's why you're not breaking free from something. Two of Swords, the Magician, the Hangman, Six of Cups, the Hangman, the Six of Cups, the Three of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer here. All right, something could be like emotionally affecting you in a very negative way. It's almost like a poison. It's like you're drinking a poison. That's weird because I had a dream the other night about people drinking poison. I can't remember much of the dream, but I remember it woke me up. Usually, if a dream wakes me up, there's an important message in it, but sometimes it's so hard for me to remember. But there was something about people drinking poison. So it you could be sharing your energy with a person. And the sharing of the energy here is like you're drinking their poison. Because you're continuing to stay in a situation here or enter the energy of this person or something along those lines. That's that's interesting. Give me one more card on that. King of Cups. Like drinking from the wrong cup. What did I have? Oh, I didn't post that reading. I didn't end up posting that reading because it was so abstract that I was like, I can't I can't do this. Um, but something kept coming up about what was it? Something about your cup. You've been filling the wrong cup. That was the message I got. You've been filling the wrong cups. Six of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune and Death. Okay, show me the Six of Wands, actually. Okay, there seems to be quite a bit of Scorpio energy here. The Knave of Cups. Hmm. All right, just a minute. Three of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Okay, I think I know what this is. So there seems to be a connection between this negative thing that's happening within the emotions and the ego. Okay. So it's kind of like you're well aware that there is a venom presence here. You're well aware that this is not where you should be at this time, but your ego wants to hold you in this place. And that is like poisoning the emotions here. There could be a group of people involved that you want to, it's like maybe you want these people to see you in a certain way or a status or something along those lines, or you don't want these people to see you quit something. Which, like, quitting is not a bad thing because when we get to the point where we know we don't belong in something, that's when it's time to quit. You shouldn't quit just because you don't think you can do something or you don't have faith in yourself. You should quit when you know that that's no longer aligned with you. And I feel like you've fallen out of alignment with something or some sort of toxic poison has seeped in here. But it's like your ego wants you to stay here, and this is coming up for a reason here because it's time to transform. Like now is the time to transform out of this. There is enough awareness to know that this is not healthy. And it's like it should be waking you up to the fact that it's time to transform through this. It's time for a part of you to die. It's time for this thing to die or this thing to go away or whatever it is. Something needs to end here. Show me death. It's like sometimes, a poison can be taken in small doses and not affect you, but it's almost like a poison is starting to build up within the body here, and now it's actually becoming toxic. Like too much of anything can be toxic, right? Death, the Seven of Wands, the Hierophant. Yeah, there feels to be something about status here, ego and status. This could definitely be a job. And it could definitely be a marriage, like you don't want people to see a failed marriage, or you don't want people to see you maybe step down from a position and take a different position that doesn't come with the same clout. It's not a word I ever use. That's what I'm getting as clout. All right, show me the Emperor, please. Sometimes it's really good for spiritual transformation to put yourself in a place where you know that that position will humble you. To do something that is maybe beneath yourself, which nothing is beneath yourself or above yourself, but something that others might see as being beneath you. It can be a very humbling experience to put yourself in a place like that and experience life like from a different angle. All right, the Emperor, Judgment. Mm-hmm. There's a fear of judgment of others. What will others say? How will others view this? That's the problem here. Four of Pentacles. This feels related to finances. For some of you, this could be a relationship where you get financial stability from this relationship. And if it ends, you're not going to have that status anymore. It's like going to knock you down, into like a lower tax bracket, maybe, and people won't view you the same. I kind of feel like this isn't for anybody who watches me regularly, and this might be for somebody new coming in, just FYI. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, like you're gonna have to go to point A. You're gonna have to go back to the drawing board here and start something back over. And there's a resistance towards that. But the more you resist it, the more venom will seep in here. The more toxicity will build up within. What's with the messages lately? Am I right? Eight of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. The Tower. This feels a lot like a job. Three of Pentacles. Show me the Three of Pentacles. This feels a lot like a job. It's like your job has become a status symbol or something. You know what I keep seeing in my mind's eye here? Five of Swords. Yeah, it's like, what will others say about you? Will others still be your friends after this? You know, how will this affect your relationships? I feel like there's a lot of people involved here, and there's really quite a fear of what others will think about you and say about you. Anyhow, what I keep seeing is that show Ozarks. Have you guys ever watched Ozarks? Um, that's kind of similar, even though that family was actually kind of horrible. But I can't remember any of the characters' names. But there was the two business partners in the beginning, and they had like the financial business investor. It was like an investing firm or something like that. But they had quite a high status, and they had like a really nice house. They had a lot of money and everything, and they had to leave that behind in order to stay alive. All right. So, like, that's the toxicity there. Are you going to allow this toxicity to consume you? I keep getting visions from like the first episode of that show, which is weird because I haven't seen it in so long. But are you going to allow this venom to consume you to where an ending takes place for you? And it doesn't have to be physical death, but it will be an ending that you don't want to deal with, right? Or are you going to choose to block this out, to no longer accept this? Are you going to choose to like save your life almost, even though that it's not about life or death, but in a metaphorical way, it is. All right. Okay, I just that song. This is so weird what's coming through today. It's got to be the eclipse energy. Who Will Save Your Soul by Jewel. That's what I'm hearing. I'm trying to think of the words. Who will save your soul if you don't save your own? I feel like that song, and I haven't heard it for a while, is about judgment, like judging others. It's about like status. I'm gonna have to listen to the lyrics after this. All right, Three of Wands, Justice, Ten of Pentacles, hmm, the Empress. Show me this Justice, the Nine of Pentacles, the Knave of Wands. So it is like there's a need for a separation of something here. Show me the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress. Very Venusian energy here with Justice and the Empress, a very feminine energy. Eight of Cups. That's it. Okay. Right now, you're in like an Empress, Ten of Pentacles, Emperor type of energy. You have everything. It's like maybe like people look up to you because of what you have physically, your physical belongings. And you're realizing that you might have to walk away from this. This could definitely be a marriage here too. You might gain your stability from a relationship, which is interesting because you could have had the eclipse just happen through your seventh house, Aries. If you have Aries in the seventh, that could be affecting this. Or if you have Aries in the eighth house, because that can be your partner's finances. Um, but it is like in order to find balance here, you're going to have to separate yourself from something. You're going to have to start over from scratch here, completely new as this Nine of Pentacles, Knave of Wands. You're going to have to build something up for yourself. And whoever I'm talking to, I don't think you've ever had to build something up for yourself before. I think that you were blessed with what somebody else built up for themselves. And you're realizing that it's time to walk away from this. Eight of Cups could be poison. This could be like just a toxic relationship, like, yeah, you're stably taken care of, but the relationship itself is toxic. And this Justice card has Pandora's box on it. And it feels to me like if you don't walk away from something here, Pandora's box is going to be open. And if this is your reading, I think that you'll know. Okay. So don't just assume this is your reading if it's not. I think that you'll know. If this is your reading. It feels pretty specific. The Lovers and the Two of Pentacles, please. King of Wands. Could be that there is a third party energy here. Show me the King of Wands. Yeah, even the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Like this is starting over from scratch. And I feel like somebody who this is for is choosing money over what's best for them emotionally. King of Wands, the Hierophant, the Seven of Wands. um, yeah, you could move towards happiness or you could sit in something toxic here. This is your choice. Move towards happiness, sit in a toxic energy, and continue to soak in this venom. It's almost like, this is being injected into you little by little every day, and it's building up inside of you. All right. This really feels like a conditioning, a status symbol type of thing here. And the ego is blocking you from progressing forward. This is like a battle of your ego right now. And I feel like an ego death is required here. Two of Swords. You're going to be blocked until um until you move forward. Until you make a choice here. One sec. I'm getting something else, but I don't know what it is yet. So show me the Six of Cups, please, Spirit. Chariot, the Seven of Swords, the Hermit. You may have some sort of opposition in your chart between Pisces and Virgo, or like maybe nodes in Pisces, Virgo. It could be that like your north node is Pisces and that's what you're supposed to be going towards, is something more spiritual. But you're being, I feel this is like that your south node is holding you back kind of energy is what I'm trying to describe this as. You're evading something because you're choosing to stay comfortable in the south node instead of get uncomfortable in the north node. I couldn't really tell you right now what a Virgo south node might mean, but I feel like somebody has a Virgo south node here. You're evading moving forward, okay? You're blocking yourself from moving forward. You're choosing not to. At this time, I feel like this is for someone who's choosing not to move forward. They're choosing to be held back, and this has something to do with your south node. Let's get a moonology card. Maybe that will give us more. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Prop property. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus, but I almost said property, so I don't know what that means. Maybe there's property here. Um, yeah. I mean, that makes so much sense, right? Something about property. Prosperity lies ahead, though. I mean, it's time to take action, fell out. Um, Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. We have Pisces, Taurus, Gemini here. I feel like if you choose to do something for yourself and build something for yourself, you'll find that not only it brings you a lot more satisfaction, but also a whole new kind of prosperity and abundance. All right. I hope that was helpful. You all have a great Mercury day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.